I got some orders of business to get to before we start the stream, because a lot is happening right now. And I wish I could say something about the current events of Twitch at the moment and the gaming industry in general, and I guess just the internet and entertainment industry and sports and just all this stuff going on. But I don't have anything to add myself, because those aren't my stories to tell. So what I would suggest is just to listen, and if somebody's asking for help, do your best to help out. That's all I'll say about that. Personally, what affects this channel here, I will say that, oh my god, over this past week, I've been going through and just, what I like to do when I notice pieces of shit on Twitch, or on, excuse my language, and sorry YouTube for swearing so early in the video. When I notice people just being human garbage, my gut reaction is to block and ban them on Twitch, because I don't want to ever have anything to do with them. And I just don't want ever the opportunity, like, you know what, somehow this person found my channel and decided to raid or host me or whatever. I don't want anything to do with them. Goodbye. Go away. So that's why I have as one of my rules, or FAQs I should say, which I just moved them from my Twitch channel, and I'll explain why in a second. Move them over to my main website. So my main website has an FAQ section on my gaming page that just lists common questions I get about my Twitch stream. And one of them is not a common question, but it's one that I anticipate at some point. It's just, hey, why am I blocked or banned on your channel? Even if, you just discovered me and you came across my channel and you're like, alright, this looks cool, whatever. Why can't I chat? Why am I banned? Why can't I not do anything? I actually don't know what the limitations are on blocks and bans. I'm hoping that raids and hosts and everything are also removed from that selection. But if you're asking that question, why am I blocked or banned? It's probably for a good reason. And there's probably no chance of you getting unblocked or banned. So, I'll just say that. You must have had a really good reason for me to want to block or ban you. So, maybe don't even ask. And move on. Getting back to what I originally intended to start the stream with. First of all, holy shit, Mixer is closing down. I've been using Mixer for a long time. I'll get a little bit of, I don't want to get into my background of how I started on YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, and all that stuff. In fact, I did an interview with a friend of mine, Court FTW, part of Streamers Unknown. She asked me to do an interview, so I said, you know what? For personal reasons, I was a little apprehensive about it, but I like chatting with Courtney, so I'm like, sure, I will do it. And we did get into like how I started and how I'm to where I am right now, which is not really, to be honest, that far off from where I started in terms of like progress and views and all that stuff. If anything, it's been worse the past couple of years, just for personal reasons have affected my stream, and I hate that. But I like doing this too much to stop. So I try, and it does, to be honest, this is a little cathartic for me. Like, I'm not in the best place or state of mind, which I've sometimes got into on social media and stuff. And really the only thing that keeps me the little bit sane and happy is playing games. And I felt, how I started doing this is I felt that I didn't have time for games anymore. And committing to trying to stream at least once a week or whatever it was back then was my way of saying, you know what, this is my excuse to play games, to try to set aside some time. And it's the only thing right now in my life that's really keeping me happy, especially with all the stuff that's going on in the world, just making things worse. So at some point, Beam came around, a competitor to Twitch, and it was from Microsoft. It said, hey, here's our Twitch competitor. Okay, what are you guys doing that's different? Well, we have some new features that kind of that Twitch doesn't have. We have like this audience interaction feature. We have this low latency mode. All right, that's cool. I'm pretty new to Twitch on its own. Why not stream to both? Because I've discovered this tool called Restream.io, which I'm actually still using to stream this right now. And they allow you to stream to both Twitch and Mixer and YouTube and Facebook and all this other stuff at the same time. Let me try it out. Cool. And Beam grew to Mixer. They switched over, rebranding and everything. Added a lot of other new features such as co-streaming. And I thought all that was cool. And by that time, the interaction I've got in my chat, people seem to be a lot nicer on Mixer compared to Twitch. I'm just gonna say that. I have more positive interaction through Mixer comments than I do Twitch comments. YouTube is a whole other hellscape altogether. And by the way, now that I'm just reminding myself, if you're watching on YouTube, first of all, no, we can't be friends. And that's it. Don't ask in the comments. So yeah, I switched over to Mixer. They added all these other features. I'm like, you know what? I feel like Mixer is, like, feature-wise and community-wise and everything, it's the better website. But I felt like I had more invested in Twitch. A lot of the streamer friends that I have are on Twitch. A lot of big-name people that I know that stream, that I find entertaining, that I want to come back to every week or every day in some cases. They're on Twitch. Twitch has a big music community, which I'm all about. It's probably my favorite thing to watch on Twitch, to be honest, is creative streams. It's just bigger on Twitch. I mean, Mixer had that too, and I see some of those artists switching over to Twitch, which is cool. But they just, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, blindsided to all the streamers and everything, said they're shutting down. Okay. What's the solution? Well, they're switching over. They have a partnership, and they're switching everyone over to Facebook Gaming. That's a hard no for me. I'm out. I have a lot against Facebook, and I have no intention to stream on Facebook. I think I did at one point. It's just not for me. That platform is not for me. To be honest, I hate it. I hate the company. To be honest, I hate Amazon as well. I shop on Amazon, I have a Prime subscription, I use Amazon services and everything. And I appreciate the service that they offer. I just hate the company themselves and the person who runs it. I think my speakers might be messing up. I hear some rattling. Unless that's a song, I don't know. I think it is a song. I think I'm good. And then to be fair, I hate Facebook all the same too. But let's be honest, in terms of streaming platforms and what they have to offer and features and everything, and how you use it, and where my friends are, where the audiences are, and everything. It's no comparison between Twitch and Facebook Gaming. Now, Mixer was awesome. The site was awesome. You can navigate everything easy. The features are great. The community was great. it's just a stark difference to Facebook. I'm sorry. And so I don't have any intention to stream to Facebook. I used to stream to YouTube Gaming. YouTube's pretty much given up on their gaming side. They discontinued that website, and now it's just go to your YouTube channel. So it's pretty much operates the same way that YouTube used to operate with gaming. And I have a lot of problems with YouTube themselves too. But when I'm looking at it, so like I'm not doing YouTube anymore. These are the platforms that are streaming to simultaneous: Twitch, Mixer, YouTube, and Periscope. So I'm looking at all those objectively. YouTube, I don't care about. The only reason I really stream to YouTube, and I used to get audience, like people in chat and everything. It's just easier to archive for me, because Twitch wasn't really friendly for that. And YouTube seems like like, hey, you want to watch on-demand stuff? Go to my YouTube. Yeah, there's that section of Twitch that kind of makes things easier, and there's clips and all that stuff, and it's great. But YouTube seems to be the best place for the on-demand stuff. So I'm gonna move all my on-demand stuff, the past archive streams, highlights, and everything over to YouTube. I have it on 2 different channels now. So that's the other thing. But okay, so but really, as like a live stream thing, I don't really use or promote YouTube anymore. I was just using Twitch and Mixer, and Periscope was really only because I was live streaming to my Twitter. It shows up on my Twitter feed, hey, here's the live video, and you see the entire thing live. And I actually had people show up like watching on Periscope, and I was able to say, hey, thanks for watching me on Periscope, but I can't see what you're saying or anything, just the way that my setup works and everything. If you want to interact with me, head on over to Twitch or Mixer, and then we can have some fun and interact with each other. And that worked. So it's great. The problem is, so Mixer shuts down. Why not just continue streaming to Twitch and YouTube and Periscope like you always do? Well, the other 2 platforms that exist, I don't really care about. Like, yeah, those other benefits that I mentioned and everything, but really, I'm just going to be promoting my Twitch channel, right? Mixer doesn't exist anymore. Here's the problem. I was streaming to multiple platforms to get the biggest audience, and really that was just coming from Twitch and Mixer. There came a point where a long time ago where I can become an affiliate, and I said I don't want to do that because then I'm abandoning Mixer. I kind of like Mixer better, and if I become a Mixer partner instead, if I aim to do that, I can still technically stream to Twitch because their rules are different. Twitch, you become an affiliate or partner, you can't live stream anywhere else. And even puts a hindrance on my YouTube, because I can't just put a archive stream live right away as soon as it's done rendering. I have to wait 24 hours to post it, so that kind of sucks too. So when I'm just looking at it, if Mixer's gone, then there's no reason me continue to multi-stream. I might as well push for an affiliate. Now, I had the opportunity to do that, like I said, a long time ago. I just chose not to. So as soon as Mixer said, you know what, we're shutting down, I said, okay, you know what, I'm gonna apply for affiliate, and I got it right away because I had that option there this whole time. So why not do it? So for that reason, I'm only streaming to Twitch from now on. Like I said, I'm using Restream still. The reason is because I'm no longer streaming to Periscope, no longer streaming to Mixer, although like I could have still done that for another month because they're not shutting down for another month. But I decided to stop streaming those platforms. I'm technically using Restream because I'm live streaming publicly on Twitch, and I'm also streaming privately on YouTube. So you go to my YouTube channel, you can't see the live stream. It's just not there. It's streaming on a private, like it's set to private. The reason is because since I have 2 YouTube channels, a lot of the single player stuff I play, which now that I say that, I forgot to hold the poll again, and I'll explain how that's changing too. But a lot of the single player stuff I play, I do like full playthroughs. I want those on my main channel. The little bonus stuff, like I might do tonight. I'm gonna try out this game called Ninjala. It just came out on the Switch. I'm just interested to play it. And like I said, I don't really have a lot of time to play games off stream, so I might as well play during the stream. So if I don't like that, I'm gonna switch over to trophy hunting on Spider-Man because I want 100% that game. So I've been doing those as like bonus videos in my playlist for my full playthrough of Spider-Man. So those types of streams archived from Twitch, I want to quickly export to YouTube, and Twitch has that option. If you connect your YouTube channel, you have the option to export that video to YouTube, so you don't have to like upload a giant, like really long HD video to YouTube and have to sit and wait for that to upload and render, and hopefully it doesn't break when you do all that and you have to try again. So Twitch takes all the hassle out of that. But I live stream technically on my secondary channel, and for like the stupid stuff like the Ninjala thing, which I don't want to have on my main channel, flooding it and like obstructing from all the main stuff I want to upload there, which I plan to hopefully finish a Let's Play and have that uploaded on my channel finally. It's been a long time since I had a Let's Play on my YouTube channel, which I think I recorded like a year ago. So it takes me a long time to record and edit these Let's Plays. Oh man. So if I live stream even privately to that YouTube channel, it's there and I can just like edit it or cut out the beginning and export the video that way, and it just makes things easier. So I'm technically still using Restream to publicly stream live to Twitch and privately stream to YouTube. So nobody has access to YouTube channels, so I'm still within my guidelines for Twitch. I read through them last night, and I'm pretty sure I understood it to mean that you can't have this video accessible anywhere until after 24 hours when you started the stream on Twitch. So I feel like I'm in my rights to stream privately to my YouTube channel if nobody has access to it other than me, and then I can set it live 24 hours later. So I feel like that works. So that's why I'm still using Restream. So if you're looking for a platform to stream to multiple channels, that has worked out for me for years. I've been using that service for years. I know that there's some other ones that started coming up, honestly I can't remember the name of it, but I would highly recommend checking out Restream. Now you can stream to Facebook with them, they just don't have a dedicated option for that. You have to have like a custom stream, so you gotta get that information from Facebook, and they charge you for that, so you do have to pay for it. But the rest of the service, if you just want to stream to YouTube, one YouTube channel. If you have multiple channels, you have to pay to have multiple channels. But if you just want to stream to YouTube, my focus is off. YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer, and Periscope, and all that. I would recommend checking out Restream. It works really well. They have their own chat client, so you can see chats from all those different channels together. So it works really well. And they have the option to embed the chat into your stream. You can set like a chat bot that has like messages and stuff, or send stuff when certain things are mentioned on stream. So it's really cool. So I'm still technically using that, but since I'm now just streaming to Twitch, it's made my monitor was cluttered with so many windows, and it's decluttered now. All I have is the Twitch dashboard, like the stream manager, and I have my OBS. That's all that I have on this stream. Occasionally I'll pop up my Discord if I need to hop in the chat or whatever. But oh my god, it's makes things so much easier. And I have my main monitor here, which has the game. Now I will say I was not prepared for this change. So yes, you can subscribe to me. You can send me bits, and all that other fun stuff that comes with being an affiliate or partner. I don't have any emotes, so I might be reaching out to somebody for those emotes. I can upload my logo. I made a logo emote for Better TTV. I never promoted it or anything, so I don't think anybody's ever used it. but it is there. But yeah, so I don't have any emotes, I don't have any sub badges, I don't have any of that stuff. I have alerts set up from a long time ago, because I had other services like GameWisp, which also shut down, and Patreon and all that other stuff that nobody's ever used. So those alerts have never shown up on stream. I might have shown them to test them, I don't know. So that would be interesting if that ever happens. I do have a donation or tip panel down below, so I have had tips out for a while. I just don't actively promote it because it's not like this is mostly a hobby for me, so it's not a job. So you know what, if you want to donate anything, you can. They're appreciated, they're not required. There's not really any additional benefits for doing so, but I appreciate it. But I'm not going to be actively promoting tipping. I'll just, if you do that, that's fine. Same with subs, although I might I do have these Patreon rewards set up, and I might just switch those over to Twitch. I might just say, you know what, if you sub to me on Twitch, this is what you get, and I might just even close down my Patreon. I do have a Patreon set up for my music as well as my gaming, but I don't have any support on my gaming Patreon, and you know what, it kind of defeats the purpose when I have two. I think it defeats the purpose when I have two different options to subscribe. I don't know, I'll have to think about that. But so far, I'm considering just closing on Patreon and then moving those reward things over to Twitch, because I think that makes more sense. And what I will say is, I used to have an on-stream widget, or what are they called? Extensions. They're those, when you're watching on browser, they're the little puzzle icons that show up on the stream sometimes that you're watching. The little like add-on overlay kind of stuff that happens on stream, or panels down below, depending on what type of extension you're using. I used to have those for like voting on the next single player game I play from beginning to end as a full play. It just made things a lot easier on Twitch. Said, you know what, I don't have anything like that for Mixer, it kind of sucks. Then Streamlabs decided, you know what, we're not really going to be supporting that extension anymore. Instead, we're going to be using a chatbot. And what's cool about that is I could have it on both Twitch and Mixer. So I switched over to the chatbot. Unfortunately, nobody was voting on anything with the chatbot, so I feel like the extension is going to be the easier way to go. The problem is they don't like the reward points that you get. So every minute you watch the stream, you earn a token, which is the in-chat currency that I use, that you can use to redeem on like prizes and stuff. All that stuff didn't transfer over to the chatbot. I had to manually do everything. So like download my like a list of people who had loyalty points and then import them into the new chatbot, and I feel like I would have to do the same thing with the extension, although I don't know if it works this, like I don't know if it's one way. I don't know if there's an import option for the extension. So that really sucks, but I really want to use the extension again because I feel like it's more interactive, and it encourages voting and all this other stuff. So I really want to switch over to that. I'm going to see how that works without sacrificing everybody's loyalty points. I'm going to try to carry everything over. But for now, I'm keeping the chatbot. I'm going to consider changing everything. Now, if you watched on Mixer, if you're a viewer from Mixer, which is highly unlikely because I don't think I really had any regular viewers on Mixer other than one viewer named Slade. I've seen show up in host channel sometimes. I'm gonna see what I can do with switching over your loyalty points over to Twitch. It's hard because it's two different platforms, two different usernames, so it's hard to figure that out. It might come down to where I just can't do it, and there's not a whole lot I can do, so you might have to start from scratch. So I don't know what the best solution is for that. Not that it's a huge deal, I don't think, because not a lot of people were using it with the new chatbot system. So especially on Mixer, like nobody's using it on Mixer. So I don't think that's really a huge deal, but I would hate for you to be like, I watched so many minutes of your stream on Mixer, I deserve these loyalty points towards whatever. So I'll look into it. But like I said, everything was just kind of last minute. I was blindsided by this news. I just switched over to affiliate, so I haven't had time to set up anything for all this stuff. So it kind of sucks, but it's also kind of great because now I've had people asking like, how do I sub to you? And it's like, because I have a Prime subscription, whatever. You can't. I have a Patreon set up. I have these tips set up, but you can't subscribe to me. I just don't have that option. So I hopefully now when people ask or they show up, they'll see that I am sub. And hey, this alert that I made, I was gonna edit it down to reflect my channel because I didn't have the subscribe button. But let me switch over to the main window because we're gonna be switching over to the game. Hello. I just went over, if you're watching on YouTube, I just went through a long-winded thing about changes to my channel. So this is a continuation. Here's a notification alert that I set up. So you click that bell icon to get alerts of when I go live. I would highly recommend doing that because I don't have a schedule. That's what I'll also say. So now it reflects my channel because it shows the subscribe button. Here's what I'll also say about this. This all happened at me becoming an affiliate happened at the absolute worst time for me because I now can no longer have a proper schedule. Things in my life are really crazy, and the whole world is burning alive. So this is like the worst time for me to apply to be affiliate. Because you don't know, like, hey, when do you usually stream? I don't know. Make sure your alerts are on. That's all I can say. But I will say I typically stream late at night during the weekdays whenever I can. But tomorrow morning I plan to stream the next single player game that I'm doing a full play for. That's what the voting is for. You saw them. I'll actually post my chat here. So select, chose, choose what single player game I play next. These are the current options, and use poll to see how to vote. So if you do !poll, you also get information on. Actually, I think I'm using the restream chat still as an overlay, which is fine. It works. So we might keep that. So that's how you vote. You type poll, you type !vote and then choose the game. So those are the game options. The current, I tally up all the votes from every stream, so I have this poll open every stream, so I tally up everything and then decide what I want to play from there. So the current choices are the DLC for Rise of the Tomb Raider, which is on the list because that's the only thing I haven't played from that game, and I want to beat it before I move on to Shadow of the Tomb Raider. And then Detroit Become Human, because I always want to have a PlayStation game on this list, otherwise my PlayStation collects dust, is what I used to say. Now I'm doing trophy hunting and Spider-Man, so I'm always playing my PlayStation 4. But nevertheless, Detroit Become Human's on that list. I just finished Horizon Zero Dawn. So those are the two tied options. My default is to go to the shorter one. So that would be the DLC for Rise of the Tomb Raider. So if nobody votes tonight, then tomorrow morning I am playing DLC for Rise of the Tomb Raider. Now I might stream. What's the event tomorrow? Tomorrow is a Cyberpunk announcement. So I might watch the Cyberpunk announcement and then stream Tomb Raider. We'll see. But I don't know. So those are changes that are going on with this channel. Hopefully that all makes sense. It's a really weird time right now. I'm really tired, to be honest. But I'm gonna try to make some positive changes to this channel and reflect, the focus on Twitch now. Like I said, the on-demand stuff I'm still gonna use YouTube for. I'm gonna promote YouTube for that. The live stuff I'm gonna promote on my Twitch. Now, a thing I didn't think about is YouTube Premieres. I think I have access now that I'm affiliate. I think I have access to the Premiere stuff on Twitch that they used to do on Twitch. But I might just, to be honest, I might just stick to YouTube for the Premiere stuff. I don't know. We'll see. But I might have a Let's Play up on Sunday night. We'll see how that goes. So here's what I'm doing tonight. Let me switch over.